happening? Does it not want to be locked up? Oh! Wow! What is happening? Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Dr. Stone, you guys. It's the moment I wait all week for. It's my Dr. Stone day, and I am so happy to be here today. We had quite a bit going on last time, you guys. There's really, I love it, but at the same time, I just don't appreciate how they take advantage of my feels on the show. Like, at some point, it's like, how much is too much? Because I'm sorry, I know you didn't just throw the reinvention of sushi, the pig and the dog, the reunion of everyone with the village and everyone back in like Japan and everything. I know you didn't just throw all of that at me within 20 minutes. Like, how much is too much, you guys? How much is too much for my feels? I guess it's what we're going to find out because we still got a ways to go. So before I get started on recapping just how moved I was by the last episode, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know exactly what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. I'm sending you those big old hugs right through that screen. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, thank you so much for tuning in. I love seeing you guys show up. I love hearing from you. And I hope you'll stick around. Maybe hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me and the algorithm an awful lot. Maybe if you love early, unedited, unfiltered reaction content, including lots of Dr. Stone and lots of other things, maybe check out the link to my Patreon. It's going to be in that description down below. Thank you in advance for that. All right, guys. So yeah, we had sushi makes a comeback. Like, after all the foods that have made a comeback, and we have had some really good ones, you guys. Oh man, having sushi come back was, it was right up there with having ramen come back. It really, really was. And I think they also had onigiri, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure that we got onigiri back, because once they did like the rice fields and everything, and yeah. We had the reunion with all of our crew back in Japan, which was so heartfelt. We had the boar and what are the names? Chalk and Sagara? Am I remembering that right? We had the pig and the dog, and just that was, you know what? Like, there's such a thing as kicking a person while they're down. And that is exactly what they did to me last week. Like, they kicked me while I was down. But I loved it, and I'm coming back for more, so, you know. But yeah, so now, you know, obviously, pushing forward a little bit in the more practical side of our story of how we get to the moon and everything, we had the W reveal that Senku had actually planned for for everything before the most recent petrification. You know, we have to start like dating the petrifications now, because it's happened a couple of times, not on that scale though. That scale, it's only happened 2 times. So yeah, but that was awesome. Of course, Senku would just be like 10 steps ahead. Yeah, I loved it. I can't wait to see where we're going. So without further ado, you guys, let's jump into my favorite part of the week. It is time for the next episode of Dr. Stone. Let's do this. Big time. Yeah. We're gonna have a buttload of electricity. Remember that when they had to spin it and sink? We've come so far. Oh my god. We've come so mother freaking far, you guys. It's like not even funny. Heck yeah. Pretty much, yeah. We're gonna need some workers. We're gonna give them a lot of, what is the currency called? Oh my god, look at all the people. Oh, let Gen get you all acclimated. Oh wow, can you imagine, like, you're revived and like Gen is in front of you. I mean, if you get revived at this point, you, like, know what the heck is going on. In those earlier bits, like, you didn't even know. Yeah. So now, okay, look at the kids just being like, oh my god, look at it, looks like a little tiny Ruri. Yeah. Yeah, we need to... Oh my god, Ryusui. Okay, there is something I have to look out for in this before I get talking about the entertainment and the Gensa and the hilarious thought I had while I was watching that. There is something I have to look out for, okay? Leonie has told me a couple of times now. I am to look out for a part of the theme where they show Stanley and Zeno in the past and Stanley does peace sign. And I am to, I think, give him the peace sign back. So I need to, I don't think this is it. It's like a flashback. But then I have so many funny things to tell you because I had a hilarious thought about, like, okay, so I have, like, all these ideas as I'm watching about, like, fanfics, ASMR, everything. How cool would it be to have a Gen ASMR where, like, you just got unpetrified. Gen is, like, tending to you and explaining to you what's going on. Like, I would watch it in a heartbeat. Also, like, can you imagine, like, being, you wake up, the whole world is different, thousands and thousands of years later. Okay, oh no, here we go. And, like, a celebrity is telling you all this, like, that's, oh, here it is. Where's peace sign? Oh, he did kind of do the peace sign a little bit. That's cute. When he went to go get his cigarette, he kind of went like, cute. Even though I'm still mad at him, but, you know. But we can acknowledge he's still cute, though. Buffy's playing with her toy, just in case anyone hears anything over there. Unknown known. Are we making the unknown known? Yeah, see, we need morale. But entertainment unites us. Think of how many of us are watching from, like, all over the world, all different kinds of cultures, all different kinds of, and we can all agree we love Dr. Stone. Like, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. You need that. You need... Aww. That's how I feel about shows like Dr. Stone! Oh, there's also oh boy. There's also the darker side of that, yeah, whoever controls the information controls your perception of the world. Yeah, that you know, there is that as well. I'm sure Ryusui will do it responsibly though. Like, we're gonna propagandize you, but just to, like, work hard on getting to the moon and stuff. It's a TV, you guys. Here we freaking go. Yeah, didn't we, I feel like we even mentioned something about the TV when we did it. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Huh? What? It gets one channel? We don't have... Well, we need to get our journalist girl on top of that. Our dog... Where's our... What's her name? The Tsukasa's girl. Probably the news. Oh, the computer. Is it the computer? What is it? It's gotta be the computer. Which, you know, we just come so far. We come so far, you guys. Ooh. Oh, is it Sal? Is it supposed to be like Hal from 2001? I can't remember. I can't tell. If anyone knows that particular movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like Hal. It's a computer, bud. Yeah. We did it. Yeah! The original computers took up like an entire room, like a large room. That much I know. Wow. Look how big it is. Okay. If somebody can come in from here and, you know, keep improving upon it. Oh my god, is there a Dr. Stone game? I don't even play video games, so if there was a Dr. Stone game, there should be a Dr. Stone dating game. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yo, get your finger out of here. Of course. Oh my god. Sai, you're about to be the first person to do anything with a computer in the new world. How does it feel? We started with Ishigami Village being like so primitive. And here we have the Sail 9000. Falling Stone. Oh, like Falling Stone? Oh, it's Tetris! You guys are saying he was making Tetris. That's awesome. Wow. Oh, so we could play video games on the TV. If we had like, you know, I mean, they said it's on the same levels as Nintendo. Oh, look at all the things we're doing. Look at that. Of course, yeah, I was testing it out. Nice. We made a whole bunch. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, we're at, and we're just having a little moment here playing our chess. It's interesting how differently they approach things, like they were saying earlier. Oh, they're oh, nice. I used to play computer chess all the time. I was never good at it. Whoa. What happened? This really happened? I mean, they usually it's something that really happened. Wow. What happened? But oh, I'm so invested. I have to go look this up. Ooh. Wow. It was the first time that we surpassed. Wow. Unknown known. Unknown known. Science is pretty greedy, I gotta say, in the best way. You know, I think there's a good chance that Y-Man is an AI. I think there is a good chance. That was Leonie's idea, not mine. Full credit. Oh, okay. That's a good idea. Like, preserve it. Yeah, probably best to just, like, keep that under lock and key anyway. Is it soundproof? Oh? Okay. What happened? What? What the fudge? Oh, whoa! What is happening? Does it not want to be locked up? Oh! Whoa! What is happening? Oh my god, it's like a holy crap! They're getting petrified! How far is the radius? Oh my god, that's like a failsafe. Like if somebody tries to lock it up, it automatically starts. Oh my freaking word. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, get away, get away, get away. Don't tell me like Wyman has like, no, if Wyman had remote control over those, then this would be very, very different. Holy crap. Why did it start? I saw it oh! What the what the actual fudge is happening? Somebody tell me what's happening! Whoa. I like how well you're taking this, but can somebody explain what is happening? Okay, so they can gauge how far it's going to be based on the speed, which is really cool, but oh my lord. Yuzu! Yuzu, get in here! Yuzu, bring the craft glue, baby girl. Oh my lord. What? You got a little trim there, buddy. Be careful, baby boy. I guess maybe being in an airtight container didn't agree with it. What exactly happened? They said something meters, but I don't think that was it. No, I mean, they didn't even specify, like, this many, that many. Yeah, I saw it flicker, but I thought it was just for effect. Wow. It's gotta be like a protective mechanism or something if somebody tries to, like, I don't know, but I mean, I can't believe other people never had it locked up. But if he had remote control of them, then he could have just, maybe? That's what I'm saying, like, if he could do that. Agreed. Agreed. Well, that is what we're working on. I mean, not assaulting, but possibly assaulting. That is a problem. Yeah. 'Cause we gotta do our rocket! Okay. It's probably better to try and figure it out ahead of time. Oh. Who knew? Probably anyone. You know, I'm sure a lot of you knew. How do we... I was gonna say, I feel like maybe we should mess with it, but we can't really mess with it. We're gonna have to just disable it for now. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Just disable it until we can figure out what's going on. We're just asking questions. Someone. That's true. You could actually set it. You could schedule it in advance. Stop saying things like that, baby girl. I mean, we did just disable it, but... Yes. Yeah. That actually isn't a bad thought. I never thought about that. Somebody could have said, like... Oh, Perseus D monkey? is that supposed to be like a One Piece thing? Oh, Selenium. Okay, I've heard of it, but I honestly couldn't tell you anything about it. Oh, what are we gonna do with it? It's all poison! But... Oh. 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 And we get a nice old TV camera. Okay, we gotta get our journalist friends. All right. Oh, we need security cameras. Okay. Yeah. So this isn't specifically the TV thing happening right now. So we're taking this on a big scale here, which honestly is a really good idea. TV. Yeah, I mean, think about it, because now you've got that. There we go. Because we gotta be able to watch sports. Oh, yay! Sports and TV are like peanut butter and jelly. Oh, look at that! Oh my God, yes. Did we? Oh my God, is that? Did we actually wake up some actual baseball players? And they're just, oh, I guess, yeah, that's our American team, I guess. Looks very American. Yes! Yay! You gotta have entertainment. Cause you get, not only do you get sports, entertainment, you get news. Oh yeah, are we gonna do a cooking show? Oh my God, they're doing it! I wanna be on the show! Somebody have me on the show. Oh my God, we have music and everything. A TV station. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, because, yeah, you're giving them the entertainment. You got advertising. You've got everything. You got the news. Dragon TV. I love it. We got a TV studio. Yeah, great job. Yep. We can also really, well, I mean, we're watching the Medusa, but oh, are we actually going to pinpoint? Oh my God, I think I see what he's doing. Yeah, we can actually send up a camera. A satellite. A freaking satellite. That's actually so smart. I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, we got TV. We're getting video games back because he was writing all those video games. TV, video games. We're going to be watching sports, music, cooking shows. Oh my God. Somebody please. How do I audition for the Nikki and Yuzu Yarn Crafts, Fiber Crafts show? Because I'm okay with knitting. I crochet. I would love to be on their show. I would be so happy to be on their show. I'm not even asking for like a paid appearance or anything. I just want the exposure. I just want the experience. Oh my God. I love how Ryusui is like, oh, we're going to control, because in anyone else's hands, that would be like, I'm going to control people's perception of things. I'm going to propagandize. I'm going to, try and Ryusui really, truly just kind of wants, he wants control, but he kind of wants that control to genuinely bring people together and get people all on the same page for a good cause, In anyone else's hands, I would not trust it. But Ryusui, yeah, oh my God, love it. Oh my God, old school monitor! Challengers of science. So for you youngins out there, that is what a monitor used to look like. And I know they don't look like that anymore, but they used to, a computer monitor used to be like a square, and it had maybe about 20 inches of monitor behind it. Same with TVs. They were massive. They were massive. They were not flat. There's going to be some people out there whose minds are blown by the fact that TVs and monitors were not always flat. Because they've been flat for a while. But I can tell you right now, that's not how they always were. In fact, I don't remember them being that way until like I think it was maybe like the 2010s when they kind of all started, but like kind of around the same time that smartphones got really big. Maybe a little bit before that. I don't know. Anyway, I feel compelled, you guys, to scold you today because we did a lot today, and I think you need to be really, really scolded right now. So just get on in here. Were you thinking of making your own TV station where you can control the media and basically host whatever kind of entertainment or any kind of viewing that you want? Don't do it. Don't do it. I mean, I say that as somebody with a YouTube channel, so technically I have like my own little mini, like, I would call it a station. I mean, it is a channel. That's where the phrase came from. Is like TV channels. So this is like the Melissa channel. This is the Melissa Hime channel. It literally is the Melissa Hime channel. So I don't know if I want to talk, but then again, like, I'm not really trying to control anything other than, I guess, just my own sanity, but it's not going very well with some of the shows I'm watching. If you know, you know. But yeah, so this was great. Let me minimize this for a second so that I can fully get into it. So I love this because, like I was saying, oh no, it's trying to play the next one. Oops, don't do that. Stop. Okay. I think Sai and Ryusui were both right. I know Ryusui sounds really scary when he says, like, he wants to control everything. Like, once you are, like, a media mogul, you basically have control of everything. You can color people's perception. You control what they see, what they, like, there's so many talks about how, like, for years, girls and women's perceptions of their bodies were shaped by, what we saw on TV. or what we saw in movies, like what we were being told was normal. So there is a very, I think, like, dark side of that. But like in Ryusui's case, I genuinely think that he's more in line with what Sai was saying than he isn't, you know? This is a way, entertainment is a way to bring us all together. You know, how many people back when, you know, now network TV isn't as much of a thing, you know, streaming I would say is more the big thing, but like when I was growing up, because I'm a fossil, when I was growing up, people would like, it didn't matter like where you were, what you were doing, what anything looked like we all kind of had the common pastime of tuning in for a particular show, you know, a particular cartoon, you know, a particular, you know, some of you will remember, probably not a lot of you, but some of you will remember like TGIF, which was the string of basically sitcoms that they aired for like a few hours on Friday nights. You know, and everyone kind of has like these core memories of coming together. Oh, I had to race home to be home by the time that like Batman the Animated Series was on, you know, or I had to wake up early to watch Pokemon when it was first on. You know, I think it was on like Fox Kids or something. I don't know. But yeah, so and that's just a small example. Like that's just my example. I mean, there's so many examples of that, of the way that like entertainment brings us together, music brings people together, sports brings people together. I'm not a big sports person, but I know some of you out there are big sports people, and like sports, I mean, I've seen it to a degree because I love wrestling, and it's some of you out there will be like, well, I don't know if that's a sport, but it is to me. And I love seeing the way that brings people together. So very, very good move, I think, for people's morale. I think for just, you know, we're getting past the point. When we started out here, we were like, how do we have, you know, we got to secure our basics. Food, medicine, you know. And once we secured kind of the basics, then we were thinking of like growing. Okay, now we need agriculture. Now we need this. Now we need that. And then, like, in more recent seasons and episodes of the show, you can see how we've moved beyond, okay, we secured everything we need to basically sustain and then grow and expand. It's just, like, a people. Now, we kind of are focusing on something, like, now we're focusing on culture. Now we're focusing on society. And I dare say it's a different kind of aspect of securing and maintaining a population, but it is a very important piece, like maybe as important, like once you're beyond your basic needs of like being able to live, being able to like grow, it's pretty important, and it's had a pretty big, I mean, we can see throughout history the way that the zeitgeist of an era has affected everything. You know, the art and music and culture of any particular era it's been such a give and take of like how it's affected society, how society has affected it. And there's this kind of back and forth of like how that shapes a society. So I would say that is a pretty important part. Like once you secure all the other things, once you secure safety and health and, you know, food, agriculture, different kinds of technology that just help you like maintain and sustain everyday life, yeah, you need something. You need culture. You do need that. And wow, like there was even a musician in there. We haven't even really seen anyone like doing music, and we had like looked like an Elvis impersonator in there. I love it. Oh my God, can you imagine? So there was a movie like a while back about this guy who ends up in, I don't remember the name of it. It was a movie about a guy who ends up in a world where like there were no Beatles. And he ends up like reinventing the Beatles and like taking credit basically for like all of the Beatles. I saw like bits and pieces of it, but can you imagine like being the person in the new world that like brings back Elvis or the Beatles, or even like, I mean, that's more recent, like Mozart, Beethoven, and like you've got all these people that we saw it with. Oh well, we have seen people reacting to music before because of Lillian, but we haven't really seen people performing it, have we? I don't think we've seen that a whole lot. We've seen them bring back a lot of stuff, but yeah, like, oh, I imagine, you know, like the way that they were so moved about Lillian, like now you get to experience all of that for like the first, I've never heard it before in your life. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. And I mean, same with sports and everything too, because I don't think any of the villagers and everything, I mean, sure, they might have had like their own pastimes and everything, but I don't think they had baseball, guys. That's just so freaking awesome. I love that. I love that. And I feel like that's, like, now we're really getting to Senku's vision, you know? We're getting to Senku's vision of, like, when he said, I'm going to bring everyone and everything back, you know? Yeah, sure, you have to start with antibiotics. You have to start with growing wheat. You have to start with paving roads, you know, and just all the other stuff that we've done. But eventually you get to, like, eventually you get to this, which is just the stuff that makes life worth living, I feel like. I mean, obviously love and family and everything, those are the big things, like our togetherness, those are big priorities when it comes to making life worth living. But like, think of where we'd be without anime, you know, without video games, without like look around. This would all be empty. It would be so sad. All right, well, that's, you know, thank you for coming to my TED Talk on why entertainment's so important. As if you didn't already know, like, clearly you're freaking watching me, so, all right. Oh, and I still have one more. Oh, what a good night. Ah. And then after, you know, I think it's in like 4 or so weeks I finish up the series, then the biggest letdown of my life will occur. And I just won't think about it. I'm not going to think about it. There's still stuff that hasn't been adapted, so I don't have to be upset. I don't have to be sad. All right, guys, that was awesome. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, oh my goodness, as we get deeper and deeper into like some of the just like, mwah. Oh yeah, and I didn't even get to talk about, by the way, I didn't even get to talk about the thing going on by itself. I was so wrapped up in entertainment. Holy crap. Honestly, I gotta think it's either like a failsafe, like it didn't like being, but the thing is, like, it had to have been locked up by like Ibarra never had, well, I guess technically what's her name just had it at all times, like in her pocket or something. But like nobody ever tried, I don't know. It was either a response to that or somebody did set it off in advance. Like maybe we have a traitor in our midst or something. You know, we have a lot more people awake now, you guys. It could happen. But yeah, I literally have no clue, but that was scary as heck. Oh my God. To think that like the Medusa is not a violent power. It's not anything like traditionally scary, but yet this show makes it so freaking terrifying when it wants to. And we're trying to find Y-Man with the satellite, which is genius. It's genius. Two birds with one stone, or multiple birds with one stone. So, all right, guys, please tune in next time. I will definitely need your help as we are closing in on the end of this series. Please don't leave me. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.